Hi everyone and welcome to Handcraft Woodwork. Today we will be making a nice little coffee table which is actually modelled on an IKEA coffee table of almost exactly the same dimensions. This is a commission for a friend who has that IKEA coffee table as the centrepiece in his lounge, but wasn't pleased with the artificial and flimsy materials it's made from. We were discussing how we could make him something of the same dimensions out of solid wood to bring a little more character to his space. The IKEA version is made from plastic wood effect veneer and the interior is cardboard, literally. These items are cheap and do serve a certain purpose, so we are looking to make something today that's not too expensive but has more durability and character and is made from natural materials. For this we are using recycled wood from an old pallet, a favourite here on Handcraft Woodwork. With some care and attention and the right tools, this wood can make some beautiful rustic furniture. And it's free. So once we've cut it to length, planed it, got it all to the same thickness and all the angles as square as possible, we can glue it together to make the top for the table. My friend requested that the table be lightweight, so I'm making the top as thin as possible without compromising structure. I will support the top by attaching some support rails underneath, giving it extra integrity and removing any flex. I like working with pallets as it's a bit of a lucky dip what grain you're going to get, and sometimes there are multiple types in one pallet. I've arranged the grain here to make a pattern in the tabletop, which looked nicer than placing them randomly. Cutting the top down to size with a circular saw, using a spirit level as a guide rail. Always satisfying to see it take shape. This is one of the more simple tables I've made, which is nice for a change. It took a lot less time and material and still came out good. I'm woodworking on a budget, so I use what I can get and make do with less than the best tools for the job. I like this because it really inspires me to be creative and think outside the box in terms of how to get stuff done. In situations where I could definitely fork out cash to buy the latest gadgets and make everything easier, it's fun to see if it's possible with less, and often gives the finished piece more character and charm. Having said that, I definitely want to level up my woodworking and start making more complex pieces using more advanced techniques, which would require more advanced tools. So step by step, I'm making my way there, and trying to let go and enjoy the ride in the meantime. It's hard working with limited tools and limited money to invest, but I've been totally blessed with what I've been given, and it's all a gift from God. So remaining grateful and positive, appreciating the wonders of life, and getting on with what is laid before me without moaning and groaning about this and that, but with joy in my heart, is the greatest place to start. It's nice to share what I'm doing, as there may be others out there who want to start woodworking or other similar projects, who may not have much money or equipment to get started with, who may feel inspired by seeing what it can look like with a little time, dedication, patience and faith. I built my workshop out of recycled materials, using nothing but a hammer, drill and a handsaw. It cost me around £70 to do it. I attached a trailer to the back of my bicycle and rode around collecting pallets until I had enough. I think it took around 50 or maybe even more. The money I spent was on screws and roofing felt, and the rest was salvaged. Pretty much all the tools in my workshop came from an old shop that I cleared out from 15 years worth of junk. I was doing it for a friend and he let me take what I needed. The things like the thicknesser and the lathe were investments that I made. Overall, I built and set up this workshop for less than £1,000, and I did it in my back garden. So if there's anyone who's out there and wants to get into making things but doesn't believe they can for whatever reason, maybe there is a way. And there we have it. My friend was very pleased with the result, and with minimal time and materials we have made a far more natural and charming version of his IKEA coffee table that will probably last a lot longer too. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for all your support, it means a lot. See you on the next one.